Hello everyone and welcome to Hooked on Carnival, or Help Me I'm Confused, You Not Me. Each episode we hope to answer some of your questions to help improve your Carnival glass collecting experience. This week we've enlisted a very special guest who's here in our lab that will help us answer your questions about Carnival glass. So with no further ado, let's get started. Natasha, let's have the first question. Okay. Help, I can't figure out this Peacock thing. Well, that's a great question. This week I would like to introduce to you a very special person to help answer your question. In our studio, we have Annie of Annie's Antiques, who I'm going to ask to come and join us right now. Come on, Annie. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Got a seat there, ma'am? Well, great. Well, welcome to our show, Annie. I've been looking forward to having you as a guest. Now, I've heard that you've been involved in Carnival Glass for over 20 years.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Glass. It's great to be here. And yes, I have been involved for over 20 years. Time just flies when you're having fun.
Oh, it certainly does. It certainly does. Well, I was hoping you could help answer this awesome question for the folks at home. Can you pleasure us with your knowledge?
Well, of course. I would love to.
Oh, well, great. Well, great.
All right. So, figuring out peacocks is a dreadful task when you're doing Carnival Glass because so many people use that peacock as a pattern.
Sure.
Great way to show off iridescence. Mm-hmm. But the first question that you want to ask in identifying the pattern and manufacturer is, do I see a fountain?
Okay.
Because if I see a fountain, I know it's Peacock at the fountain. And then I only have to worry about two manufacturers because Peacock at the fountain was only made by Northwood and Dugan. Okay. Dugan, very limited. They only did water sets. Northwood, however, did many things. Punch sets, water sets, table sets, berry sets. So let's look at these real quick. We have here a beautiful blue Peacock at the Fountain picture by Northwood. We know that because this one is actually signed. We can see the N in the circle in the middle.
Sure.
So we know that that's Northwood. They helped us out on that one. But that is just a beautiful picture. And here's the fountain. Here are your peacocks. Peacock at the fountain.
Very good.
The tumbler that's right next to you over there is a Northwood tumbler. How would we know? Well, it does actually have the N in the circle inside. Very faint, but it's there. But there's another way to tell. This is a Dugan tumbler. The berries behind the peacock on the Dugan are little tiny berries, eensy beensy. And if you have a really good mold, you can tell that the tiara on those peacocks have some feathers on the top of them.
Okay, yeah, I see those.
So little berries, feathers on the tiara. This one's Dugan, this one's Northwood.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, great.
They also made these beautiful punch sets. That is just the most gorgeous blue. Oh, it is absolutely stunning. Two-piece, here's the fountain, here are the peacocks. Peacocks at the fountain. But look at the color on that. Isn't that gorgeous? It makes a peacock such a beautiful bird for that.
Very pretty. Yeah, you certainly are right.
Mm-hmm. And next to it is one of the cups. Typically you'll have 6 cups with a set. But we have one.
Sure.
Beautiful blue. Beautiful. And then the other thing that they made, we don't have a piece from a table set, but we do have one of the pieces from a berry set. This is the small berry or the sauce. And the funniest part is, there is no peacock on here. They didn't make room for the peacock. He's on the big bowl, but on this one, all you have is the stand that he would normally be on.
Oh, wow.
So size matters in being able
sure
to tell.
does. Yeah,
That's
size
a
matters.
Beautiful little blue sauce.
Very pretty. Very pretty.
Okay, so that would tell you if you have peacock at the fountain.
Okay.
Okay, no fountain. Do I have an urn?
Yeah.
An urn is a large flower bowl.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Flower pot.
Sure.
So if you have an urn, now you have a little bit more of a challenge.
Ah.
Because Fenton did a peacock and urn, Northwood did a peacock and urn, Millersburg did a bunch of peacock and urns.
Okay.
So now how will we be able to tell? So here are your helpful hints. Number one, Fenton only did 3 different
Bowl.
shapes. They did bowls, plates, and compotes. The bowls and plates are always going to be about the same size, 8.5 to 9 inches,
Okay.
or 9.5 if it's flattened way down. They have a larger B on here, quite a large B in front of that little
Oh yeah, it
peacock's
is very
beak.
large. Yeah.
Okay? But the key is the back, because the back should have a pattern of bearded berry,
Okay.
and the base itself is going to be totally smooth.
Okay.
So that should
Okay,
tell me
so
it's
back
Fenton.
pattern's important and the larger B. Okay.
Okay? So that helps with the bowls and plates. And the compotes only come in one size. They're about 5 to 6 inches tall, 5 to 6 inches across. Oops, I have him upside down. This is a beautiful little white Fenton compote,
Very pretty.
but it's the only one
A
that's
lot of
in that
iridescence
size.
in it. Yeah, sure.
So if you see that compote in the small size,
Small size.
peacock in the urn, that's going to be Fenton.
Very
Okay.
good. Very nice.
So, if anyone is interested in more peacocks, number one, I've heard that you may have to go further and explain some other
Sure.
stuff, since this looks like part 1. But
This is
Ron
part 1,
Britt
yes.
wrote a beautiful book called Birds of a Feather, and in there he took, and he must have loved peacocks. I
Oh,
tell you, either
I know
that,
he does. I know him personally, yes.
he must have a passion, because he has done drawings of the details of every
Oh,
one
wow.
of these
Boy, is that
varieties.
intricate.
So you can go and look on Hooked on Carnival in the library. He actually has this book on there.
Okay.
So everyone can enjoy it, everyone can use it.
Can we download it for our own?
Absolutely.
That's great.
He wanted this to be shared by everyone.
That's great. That's
So
very good.
we can use that book to help identify peacocks.
Wow, that's tremendous.
So
Well, thank you, Annie.
what?
That's good job, good job. And there you have it. Hopefully we've been, Tasha, good job. And hopefully we've been able to answer your questions and help your Carnival glass collecting experience. Annie, I understand you'll be opening up a new store to collectors that have questions about buying, selling, and asking questions about Carnival glass. And you will be providing those discussions with our audiences on Hooked on Carnival. That sounds great, Annie. I'll be looking forward to it. Would you like to finish out the show today for us?
Oh, you honor me, CG. I would love
yeah.
to. Tasha, do we have any comments from our viewers this week? Oh, none. Okay, well, we'll have people keep those letters and comments coming in. You can send them to Dr. Glass at drglass@hookedoncarnival.com. You can see that right along the bottom of your screen. Also, please run right out and join your local Carnival Glass Club. They're the best place to get hooked on Carnival. For those who live somewhere as opposed to nowhere, think about joining the American Carnival Glass Club. They're a great club, and membership is no more than a taxi cab ride to Annie's Antiques. Again, you can see their website along the bottom of your screen. So, that's our show for today. Let's all wave goodbye to the viewers.
See you next week. Good job, Annie. Good job. Just like a
You
woman.
look a little flat-haired. Had a hat, having a bad hair day.